Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. And a lot of you guys wanted a part 2 to this series, so if you don't know what it is, it's What If Deku Was Glitchtrap Part 2. So let's get into it. So if I'm not correct, I left off right before the first day of UA. And so Deku is walking up to him, class 1A. He walks in. Some people are looking at him, not many people. And that's better. Man, if you don't crack your knuckles, you're doing something wrong. But, everyone was too loud. Aizawa sits up, tell them all to be quiet, and tells them that they have a, quirk assessment test. Everyone starts complaining about orientation. Deku just gets up, grabs his uniform, and, teleports to the locker room. Gets changed. He's the first one out on the field. Deku got first place in the entrance exam, so Aizawa throws him the ball. And, what he kinda does, he kinda forces, like, this glitchy, like, purplish glitch effect into the ball, and he throws it, and it glitches through time and space. Basically, this thing is teleporting. And he got, let's say, 256 meters. And, yeah, everyone's in shock. He got first place in everything except for the ball throw, because he couldn't beat Infinity. And, now that that's over, the fun part, heroes versus villains. And, so it's just gonna be the teams for Can. And, okay. Baku goes blasting through the building, trying to find Deku. And when he finds Deku hypnotizes him and makes him turn around and make him fight Ida. And then Bakugo takes out Ida, and then Deku makes Bakugo go to sleep. And then they're both knocked out. Deku touches the bomb, hero team wins. And okay, time for the USJ. So they're on the bus. And Froppy looks over to Deku and asks him what his quirk is. Why couldn't I say that? Then Deku looks Froppy in the eyes, and her eyes turn purple, and it cuts to the FNAF VR, the game. Basically, he put Froppy's mental state in the game, and to get out of the game, she has to go through the entirety of the game to escape this trance, which I gotta say is overpowered. But I like overpowered characters. But Deku can make it all end with a snap of his fingers, because he can. So once Froppy basically did the first night of FNAF 1, she's like, okay, I'm done. And then Deku appears, snaps his fingers, it all disappears, and Froppy wakes up. Froppy's like, what was that? And then it's like the teacher said, it's time to get off the bus. She was in that entire trance for the entire bus ride to the USJ. Then as Deku was getting up to leave, he winks and walks away. Oh, and his hero suit's basically the suit that he's wearing, and basically, how do I want to put it? Yeah, basically they get in, they meet 13, but going over that good stuff, how quirks can be, dangerous, and then the portal opens and the villains come out. Deku was already down there hypnotizing people and making them fight each other. Because this dude, he's more of a ringmaster than a pure-on fighter. And yeah. So he's just making villains fight each other, basically making them take out each other. And then Nomu comes out, and what's his face? Shigaraki's like, go kill that kid, and he points at Deku. And Nomu rushes over to Deku, and the Nomu tries to punch him, but it doesn't work because he stares the nose in its eyes, overriding All For One's programming in its head, rewriting it for it to only follow Deku's commands, and he tells it to go restrain Shigaraki. And then then Shigaraki's like, how does this kid know my name? Because he hasn't introduced himself yet. Because Deku can read minds. So the Nomu rushes over and restrains Tomura. More villains show up, and Deku just takes him out with it. Makes the Nomu take him out. Let's say the Nomu knocked out Shigaraki, and Deku uses the Nomu to take out a bunch of the villains there. And then Deku's like, okay, that's enough. Snaps his fingers, and what it does, instead of releasing it, the Nomu from its mind control, it fries its brain. Deku can basically, yeah, he can do that now, because he can do so many things. I'm gonna say he has full control over the human mind with his hypnosis. And I don't want to, yeah, all the pros get there, most of the villains are taken out, Kodagiri and Shigaraki get away. Everyone's just congratulating Deku because, he just took out the entirety of the USJ attack. And oh, and before I continue on with this story, I'm gonna be posting earlier than I usually do the next couple days, because I'm in the middle of doing something and I can't really post around the same time I usually do. So I'm just saying that ahead of time so you guys aren't that confused. And so I am going to be posting earlier. Yay for you guys. But I'm back to the story. Right. The sports festival. So the obstacle course, Deku just teleports to the finish line. First place. Cavalry battle. Let's say it's just the cannon teams. Let's say what's his face? Todoroki's team rushes at him. Deku just hypnotizes Todoroki to freeze his team in place. Him and his own team in place. And let's say Bakugo tries to run at him. He hypnotizes Bakugo and makes him explode his own team. And then let's say Monoma. Monoma tries to copy. Monoma is like he does touch Deku, and Deku's like, and Monoma's like, yes, now you will be beaten by your own power. And then Deku grabs him by the wrist and puts a hand on his throat and holds him up by with a hand around while choking him and hypnotizes him. And Monoma tries to use Deku's quirk, but it's not working. And before Monoma passes out, he's like, "My quirk isn't for the weak," and then he drops him. So basically that happened the entire cavalry battle. Deku's team wins first place. Now the tournaments. First fight, Deku versus Shinzo. And let's say Deku does reply to Shinzo. And Shinzo's like, "Yes, I got him." But his mind control doesn't work. Because glitchtrap's glitchtrap's hypnosis overrided Shinzo's hypnosis. So then Deku stares Shinzo in the eyes. His eyes turn purple, and he tells Shinzo to punch himself and walk out the ring. Shinzo punches himself and walks out the ring. Next fight, Deku versus Todoroki. Todoroki tries to use ice on him, but Deku just keeps teleporting out of the way. And Deku's like, "Why won't you use your full power?" And then Todoroki's like, "I will never use his flames." Then Deku hypnotizes Todoroki and tells him to use his flames just to tick him off. Then Todoroki starts using his flames, and Endeavor gets hyped, and then he tells Todoroki to go to sleep. And Todoroki, he passes out asleep. Final fight, Deku versus Bakugo. Bakugo charges at Deku, thinking, hitting him quick and fast before he can do anything is the right way to go, which is not. And what he kind of does, he goes into this like glitch state, where his like entire body turns into this greenish glitch state. Basically, he's completely untouchable. He's basically Mirio during his It's basically Mirio's quirk, but 100 times better. So every time Bakugo would try to explode him, it would just go right through him and do nothing. And then Deku hypnotizes Bakugo and tells him to explode himself. Not Bakugo being knocked out by his own explosion. Deku bows like he just finished his greatest act. And he won the sports festival with flying colors. Internships. He can read minds, if I'm not correct. So he read Ida's mind. He knows what happened to his brother, and he knows what he's gonna do. And he's just like, "Oh my god, this guy is so stupid." Like, Deku's just like, "This dude is so stupid." Because he's gonna try to take on the hero killer one-on-one, thinking that his speed is just gonna get him. Is gonna try to do him in. Deku chuckles at it. He's maniacally stupid. Internships. Let's say he does go to manuals. Internship agency. I mean, basically he's doing patrol when the thing happens. The attack happens. He hypnotizes one of the Nomus to tear the other Nomus apart, and then he hypnotizes one of the Nomus, and he tells that Nomu to destroy the other Nomu and then destroy itself. Then he's walking on a building. He's looking down and he sees Ida about to get killed by Stain. He teleports down, hypnotizes Stain to drop the blade and go to sleep. Then he slaps Ida. He gets all the credit because why not? He took on the hero killer without batting an eyelash. But that's gonna be it for this part, guys. Make sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next part. Peace.